Hey, what's up, y'all? I was sent a topic request. Basically, a message said everybody talks about studs abusing femmes, but what if your femme is abusing you? And I'm guessing she means you as a stud. Uh, Man, this, I mean, I've seen a couple of videos, you know what I'm saying, about studs abusing their femmes and whatnot. And abuse is abuse, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people argue that, studs are supposed to be stronger or more dominant than femmes. So how can somebody who's more submissive than you will come up and abuse you? You know what I'm saying? But it's been reported that some men are abused by their wives. So, you know, uh, but it all boils down to the issue of labels. You know, you label yourself as a stud. Your girl labels herself as a femme, and then it gets confusing as who's abusing who and how's your femme abusing you and you supposed to be dominant and all this and all that. Fuck that. There's two females. One of them is abusing the other. That's just domestic abuse. That's what it is. Now, I've never been in that situation where where I was abused by anything. Now, what would I do? I've said it before in my stud abusing femmes video. If let's say you a stud and your femme has a habit of hitting, and it gets to the point where it's starting to fuck you up physically or mentally, beat the bitch. Fight. That's just a regular fight. At that point it's just a regular fight. Y'all two females. You know, this whole stud and femme thing has escalated to a point where we even have to label abuse. Like, why would you do that? Um, it, I don't know. It's kind of ridiculous when it gets to that point, but if you label yourself as a stud and your femme is hitting you, you got to remember, because a lot of studs have such a strong masculine mentality that they feel that they're really the man in the relationship. Not to say that they feel like a man, but they feel like they're really the dude of the relationship. Like, they have to be that masculine figure, and being such they can't hit their women. They can't hit their femme, and that's ridiculous. Because if you're being abused, whoever you are, if you're a femme, a stud, a stem, a butch, a stone butch, I'm sorry, it just sounds ridiculous to me. But whoever you are, if you're being abused, whether it be by a female or a male, you need to get out of that relationship, because it's not safe physically, mentally, or emotionally. So, just up and leave. Now, it's been reported cases where men have been, I want to use the word abused, but I'm going to explain myself, because I don't know if that falls in abuse. I think it is. But where men have been hit by their women or threatened, like a female would like hold a knife up and be like, I'm gonna cut you, and y'all do that. You do that. Take a knife up to a nigga head talking about, I'm gonna cut you, nigga. But them cases where females have held knives and other kind of weapons, and the dudes had to defend themselves. Now, that's self-defense, and if it has to get down to it, and in the court of law you can argue self-defense, and that's a dude and a female. So if you two women, I'm gonna sound like a real mean bitch for saying this, but beat the bitch. I don't know, if she comes at you trying to hit you, go crazy one time. So Medea said it, just one time. But in all communities, I'm not just talking about the lesbian, gay, straight, everything. Yeah, if you're being abused, it is not a safe relationship. A lot of studs would just sit there and take the abuse, thinking that it's okay because it's a femme and I'm stronger than a femme. Well, you might not be stronger than the femme, you know. Some studs like big girls, you know what I'm saying, and them big girls will be stronger than them. Not to say that they're always stronger than them, because no. But if your femme is stronger than you and she's hitting on you, leave. If you don't want to leave, go crazy and fight the bitch. You know, maybe she'll understand from that. That's my take on it. Leave comment, rate, subscribe. One.